Okay. All right, I think my video is working. I really hope that my video is working, everybody, because I tried to do it on my computer and then all of a sudden it wouldn't let me go live on my computer. So I'm working through my phone right now. So if you guys can see this, please give me a thumbs up so I know that we're ready to go. Like I said, I just had a little bit of trouble with my computer, but we're able to figure out on the phone. There's always a way. So we're gonna get working in a few minutes. We're gonna work on some creative kicks. We're gonna work on some nunchucks, and I'm gonna give you guys some performance drills, aspects, just to better your competition. So just bear with me. I had to move my computer. I had it all set up and ready to go for my computer, and at the last second, my computer decided not to work. So we're on my phone right now. So I just want to make sure that you guys can see me. All right. Hopefully this will work. We're gonna have to make do with the space that we have, right guys? All right, so just gonna give another minute for everyone to join on, and then we're actually gonna start with our creative kicks. And then once we're done with our creative kicking, we're gonna go on to our chucks. What's up, everybody? Hope everyone is staying safe during this pandemic and everyone's still training and making the most out of the space that we have, right? Because that's really the only thing that we can do. Before we get started, I just want to let everyone know that if you want to continue your training after this live stream, I'm available for private lessons. I'm available for seminars. You can contact me on Facebook, of course, and through Instagram at SammySmith97. Wow, we got so many people on this already. If you guys can share this, let's try to get as many people on as possible. All right, let's get started. Just want to make sure if I'm back here, you guys can see me. Okay. All right, perfect. So the first kick that we're going to start with is called an Autobahn. I'm sure some of you guys already know what this kick is. The best part about all these kicks that we're going to be going over today is that you can use them in the creative division. Because you know the creative division, you're not supposed to throw 540s, aerials, anything really upside down, more than one spin in the air. So all the kicks that we're going to be covering today in this first half, you can use in your creative form. All right, so just to warm up a little bit before we get into our Autobahn, let's do some leg raises with our right leg or left leg. Doesn't really matter which leg. We're just going to swing our leg up like this and come back down. Remember, you want to point your toes during this. Even though we're just warming up, it's always good to keep good form, making sure your toes are pointed and keeping your legs straight. Really trying to get that stretch going on, all right? So let's do about 10 leg swings. 4, 5, 6. I just want to make sure everyone can hear me. So if you can say that you can hear me, that's great. We'll continue on. 7, 8, 9, and 10. And switch sides. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Keep going, guys. All right, all right. Very good. We got a lot of people. 7. You guys got it. Come on, come on. All right. 8, 9, and 10. All right, very good. Let's do some jumping jacks again just to warm it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's run in place for a little bit. Go. Run, 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 run. We're just getting warmed up right now. When I say go, we're going to go into a squat. Ready, and go. Squat. Nice. And run, 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 run. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And squat. Nice. Go. Run, 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 run. Keep going, and squat. Nice. All right. Shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. All right. I think we're ready to get into our first kick. As I mentioned, the first kick that we're going to be doing is called an Autobahn, but the main kick in this is actually a hook kick. So let's just go over. I'm not really sure our levels here. We might have some beginners, we might have some intermediates, and we might have some advanced. All right. So we're going to try to cover everything here. So the first kick that we're going to do, we're just going to warm up with a hook kick. So we're going to have our left leg in the front. Okay, we're going to bring our leg up, bench like this. Okay, you're going to reach out to your side, to the right corner. You're going to kick out, use your heel, bring it to the other side. It's called a hook kick for a reason, because the motion is like a hook. All right, that's why it's called a hook kick. All right, so let's do it again. So left leg in the front, right leg back, left leg comes up, kick out to the right corner, bring it around, and drop it. All right, so if you guys are following along with me at home, let's do some hook kicks. We're going to do 5 hook kicks on my count. Make sure you guys are always breathing or key-eyeing. All right, it's always good to practice how you want to perform. All right, if we practice lazy and sloppy, when we get to the ring, that's how it's going to come out. So So we always want to make sure that we're practicing how we would like to perform. All right, 5 on my count with my left leg right now. Ready, and 1. And bring it back. And 2. Good. And 3. And 4. And 5. Very good. All right, let's just hit the other side. I know we're going to be using our left leg mostly, but it's always good to try to do some kicks on both sides. So now we're going to use our right leg. Right leg in the front, in our fighting stance, hands up. Another tip you guys want to do is you never want to drop your hands. You never want to lean forward. You never want to lean side to side because that's all things that are going to knock you off balance. So you always want to make sure that your chest is nice and straight. So hands up, hook kick with our right leg. Same thing goes for here. Make sure you're chambering, kicking out to the left corner, bringing it around, and then dropping it. Okay, you want to make sure that you do that re-chamber though before you put your leg down. Okay, hands up, 5 on my count. Ready, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Last one, 5. Nice, all right. Shake out those legs. Now that we did the hook kick, we can get right into the Autobahn. Like I said, some of you guys might already know this, but we're going to upgrade this move after. So it's always good to practice your basic kicks, so when you get to the next level, you can upgrade it and still keep nice and good form and clean technique. All right, so I'm going to explain the Autobahn. So we start on a fighting stance with our right leg forward, okay? We're going to turn over. Now, like I said, I'm not really sure if you guys can see my legs down here, but right now, my legs are crossed, okay? My left one is in front of the right, they're crossed, so my knees are kind of like touching by my knees. All right, I'm gonna bring my left knee up. Now, a lot of people think that they can bring their leg up as high as possible and it's gonna look the best. That's actually not the case. You actually wanna keep your knees on the Autobahn really low and really fast. Then when you get to the hook kick, that's when you kick as high as you possibly can. But the higher your knees are in the Autobahn, the slower your kick actually is. So it's always good. You want to think like you're running in place. And then, of course, you throw out that nice hook kick. So let's go back. So we're in our fighting stance. Right leg forward, left leg in the back, hands up. We turn, meaning we twist our legs. Now we're facing the front again. We bring our first knee up, which is our left knee, up here. Okay, so right now my left knee is going towards the right side. Now, I'm going to jump to my other side. Bring my right knee horizontal like this, okay? This is setting us up for a hook kick. Now, if you notice, my knee is pointing to the left, but I'm really looking to the front, okay? Because the next part where we're going to do is we're going to hop over to the other side. We're not going to put our foot down and then throw the hook kick. We're going to hop to the other side and replace this knee with this leg and then throw the hook kick. All right, so let's do that again from the top. Right leg in the front, left leg back, hands up. First, we're going to turn. We're going to cross our legs. Left knee comes up. Remember, we don't want to bring it up here. All right, this like belt height, maybe even a little bit lower, is a great place to put your knee. Okay, then we're going to jump to the other side, horizontally, like this. Okay, now we're going to jump again and throw hook kick. And we want to make sure that we land with our hands up. Okay? All right, let's see. Okay, we got a lot of people on here. Let's go. Let's share this as much as possible. Right now we're learning Autobahn, and then we're going to upgrade it. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit faster now. Right leg in the front, left leg in the back, fighting stance. Ready, and turn your feet. Left knee comes up, right knee comes up, jump to the other side, and throw that hook kick. Hands up. All right, now I'm going to do these kicks with you guys. You just have to bear with me. My eyesight is actually not the best, so I'm going to have to keep taking my glasses on and then put them back off and back on, all right? So I'm gonna hold on to my glasses for now. Can't really see you guys, but at least I know where the front is. And not to mention, I don't wear glasses or anything when I compete, and everyone always kind of makes jokes and like, oh, how do you see your weapon? That's what happens when you practice a lot. You just feel it in the air, and you know where your weapon's gonna be. So, I don't know, that's just a little background for you guys. I can't see when I do my forms. So, hands up. We're going to do 5 of them all together. If you guys are practicing at home, I want you guys to do the loudest ki or make some sort of noise. Like I said before, it's always good. It's always good to yell. It's always good to breathe when you're doing your kicks. All right, so 5 of them with me. Remember, you want your knees nice and fast, and you want your hook kick as high as possible. Ready? And 1. All right. Ready? And 2. Ready? And 3. Good. All right, 2 more. Ready? And 4. All right, hands up, and go. All right, now I'm gonna put my glasses back on. So that was our Autobahn. The next one that we're gonna learn is an Autobahn round. I used to do this kick in my creative form. I think I'm gonna put it back because it's super cool. So basically, the only difference between an Autobahn and I just call it an Autobahn round because I don't have a name for it. If you guys have a name for it, let me know because I would love to have a name for this kick. So, Autobahn round really is the same thing. We're gonna go left knee up, right knee up, okay? Now, we're going to jump to this other side, throw that kick, but we're gonna bounce off that kick and throw around like a tornado kick. So really, essentially now, there's actually two kicks going on. There's that first hook kick, and then there's the second roundhouse kick. If you do this super fast, you just look like you're like a tornado, not the tornado kick, but like a tornado spinning as fast as possible, and it looks super cool. So let's go over that again. So, ready? We're gonna treat it like a normal Autobahn, but then we're gonna add the round. Okay. So, turn, left knee up, right knee up. Now, remember, jump to the other side. Don't put this knee down. Just jump and replace it with the kick. Now from here, you're gonna replace this foot, jump, roundhouse kick, hands forward like that. Now, when you're throwing your round kick out, you wanna make sure that you're turning your hip over. Because if you don't turn your hip over, your kick is gonna look like this. And that makes it so hard to be able to do anything out of that. So you always wanna make sure that you're turning your kick. All right, you're turning your hips for your kick. All right, so one more time slow, and then we're gonna do it fast together. So, hands up, right leg forward, left leg in the back. Step one, turn. Step two, left knee up. Step three, right knee up. All right, next part, we're gonna throw that kick. One, and then jump, roundhouse kick. So when you do these kicks, you kind of want to do it super fast. If you wait, the rhythm is gonna be off, and it's not gonna look quite right. So you wanna make sure this move is kind of as fast as possible. All right, but at the same time, you wanna have speed, but you also wanna make sure that you're doing it with good form. Because if you don't have good form, no matter what you do, even if it's the craziest combo in the world, it's not gonna look right, all right? So we wanna make sure we're doing everything with good form. I'm gonna do this move with you guys fast. All right, taking off the glasses again. Woo! Let's go. So, we're in our fighting stance, Autobahn round. All right, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, kick. Nice. All right, I wanna make sure I'm not gonna hit the wall over here. I'm gonna move over a little bit. All right, ready, and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So, I want to make sure that we're doing our roundhouse kick with our right leg. All right, let's get to it. Number 3, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, guys. 2 more. All right, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. All right, last one, best one. Ready, hands up, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, hopefully you guys are getting a good workout. I know that I'm sweating right now. Hopefully you guys are too. So, the next move, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with, is called a tornado kick, okay? I'm just gonna re-go over it, just in case there's people that haven't really heard of it before, because like I said, I don't know the levels that we have. All right, so we're gonna go over a tornado kick. So, right leg in the front, left leg in the back, hands up. All right, this is kind of similar to the Autobahn, the first step. All we're gonna do is twist our feet. All right, once again, our left foot is in front of our right. We're gonna bring our left leg. Now we wanna get this knee up as high as possible because we wanna drive our tornado kick up to the ceiling so that when we do more advanced moves like 540, side swipe, we get in the good habit of bringing your knee up. All right, so left knee comes up. From here, we're gonna jump kind of like the Autobahn and just replace the leg, roundhouse kick. All right, and remember, we wanna make sure we're landing with our back straight. Okay, so that was the tornado kick. Woo. All right, let's do this slow one more time, and then we're gonna get right into it, because we gotta upgrade this move, of course. So, tornado kick. Step 1, turn. Step 2, knee up. Step 3, jump kick. Ah! Boom. And come down. Good. All right, so now we're going to learn a tornado side. Another move that I've done in my creative form before. Super unique move. It's just an overall great move. Now, with this one, you want to keep in mind that we've been talking about the roundhouse kick, where you want to turn your hip over, right? Because the more you turn over, the harder your kick's going to be, the more power you're going to have. However, you need to actually treat this move like an inside crescent kick like this. Just because the way that we're landing is going to look like this. 1, 2. All right, so we do an inside crescent kick. And then when we come down, we're gonna side kick down to the ground. All right? So we want level changes with this move. So the first kick is gonna be up. The second move, down on the floor. All right, so we're gonna combine the tornado kick and what I just talked about. I'm gonna do it slow for you guys. Then I'm gonna show you guys fast. And then we're gonna do it all together. So, tornado, side, hands up. We're gonna start like a tornado kick. So, we're gonna turn, we're gonna bring our knee up. Now from here, you're going to have to kind of do 2 kicks at once. So you're gonna bring your leg in, and then very, very, very quickly, you're gonna shoot at that side. So it looks like this, 1, 2. All right, let me do that again, because I want to extend my leg a little bit more. So here, I'm gonna jump, crescent kick, side, like that. Okay, now we have to combine the takeoff with a tornado kick, and then those 2 kicks like I just showed you guys. All right, so I'm gonna do it fast for you, and then we're gonna do it all together. Now, the entire time, my right leg is kicking only. My left leg does nothing besides bring the knee up initially. Okay, so we're gonna start with our right leg forward, left leg in the back, hands up. All right, this is what it looks like, fast. All right, pretty cool, right? Another variation of a tornado kick, because remember, you don't always want to do the same moves as everyone else. You want to stand out. I always try to make my forms as different from everyone as possible, just because I want people to remember me. And how are they going to remember me if I look like everyone else? So I want to try to stay away from that and maybe do something different, because like I said, I want to stand out. So tornado kick, side kick, on my count, we're going to do 5 of those. Ready? Hands up. Ready, and go. Nice. And I kind of do a little spin out of it, so when I actually am done with my kick, my left leg is in the front. Okay, so let's do that again. So I'm starting with my right leg in the front, hands up, ready, and go. Nice. Hopefully you guys are following along at home. I'm pretty sure that this video stays up, so you can always go back and practice it. Some of the moves might be a little bit, more advanced. That's okay, because if you don't push yourself, you're never going to get better. At the same time, make sure you're not getting frustrated and you just give up, because you're never going to get a new move like that. You always got to keep trying, okay? So let's continue on with this kick. Hands up. We got 3 more to do. Ready, and go. Nice. Okay. 2 more. Ready? Everyone breathe. Hands up, and go. Nice. All right. Last one. Best one. Okay. Ready. And go. Very good, guys. All right. We're going to move on to our next kick. And then I believe we're going to get into a kick combo. Hopefully we're good on time right here. So we're going to do a couple more kicks. Then we're going to get into our nunchuck part of this seminar. Like I said, I don't know about you guys, but I am getting a great workout. Let's make sure we share this video. We try to get as many people as possible. Let's go. All right. Next move, you guys probably have heard of it before. It's a jump 360 crescent kick. So slowly, all right, it looks like this. So you're gonna kind of have your hips facing the right, just to set up. All right, we're just doing a setup. Some people go shuffle axe kick, right, and they do that whole setup. But just for the sake of this combo, we're not gonna do a shuffle axe kick. We're gonna go right into the jump 360 crescent kick. So I'm kicking with my left leg on this first move. My hips are to my right. Okay, right now you guys are facing my front. I'm kind of on an angle here. All right, so I'm just trying to explain where my body positioning is. So my hips are to the right. Okay, this is like my setup. All right, so I'm not going to be in a stance, right? I'm not going to be like very I don't know, tense. I'm going to be kind of relaxed. So I'm going to jump to my left with my left leg first. So it's going to almost be 1, 2. All right, so I go 1, 2, and I'm here. From this position, I'm going to jump up off 2 feet. And remember, you want to use your arms. Always have your arms up here, never down here. You don't want to be leaning with your shoulder. All right, arms up. Okay, so arms up. Now, bear with me. I'm going to pretend I'm jumping off the floor at this point, because I don't think I can do a very slow jump. Gravity would probably take me right down. So I'm going to jump up. Right now I'm in the air, I'm in the air, I'm in the air, I'm turning. All right, I'm going to kick with my left leg. And I want to land as much as possible with 2 feet. Okay, so don't forget to push off of 2 feet evenly. We're just jumping straight. We're kicking with our left leg, and then we're going to land with 2 feet. Okay, so fast, it looks like this. Making sure I'm not hitting the wall over here. And up, kick, and land. Hopefully you guys saw that. I'm going to and try it again. So I'm here, I'm setting up, I go left, right, kick, land with 2 feet, solid. All right, you never want to be rocking like this. You guys know you never want to even move a little like toe, because as soon as you move your toe, you're done. You're not going to win. So you want to make sure you stick everything. All right, let's do some jump 360 crescent kicks together, and then we're going to keep it going. All right, so on my count, let's do 5 of those. Ready, and 1, ha, and stick. I want you guys practicing, maybe not now, but when you practice this kick, this is a tip right here. You want to land it, stick it, say 1 Mississippi, or count to 2, and then you can come out of it, all right? Because if you can stick it in practice, you'll have no problem in competition. All right, let's get to it. Ready, and 2, go. Pop, stick. All right, good. 3 more of those. Ready, and go. Nice. All right, 2 more. Ready, and go. Pop. Nice. And 1 more time. Ready, and go. Pop. All right, now, from here, the next part, I'm just going to explain the rest of the combination, because I think it'll make it a little bit easier. Let's just see who's on right now. Woo! I am drenched. All right, guys, so we're gonna take off from our jump 360 crescent kick. We're gonna use the landing as a rebound, all right? So everyone right now, practice this. Landing and jumping right up, because our next move is gonna be a jump front kick with the left leg. All right, so it looks like this. Jump 360 crescent kick, land, pop right up. And remember, we're using our arms, jump front kick. Now, once we land, hopefully you guys are able to see this. We're gonna back up as much as possible. We're gonna keep going towards our right. Okay, we're gonna keep turning towards the right. So for the beginning, we're going to the left. But we wanna change the direction up, because remember, we don't wanna do what everyone else is doing. We wanna make it a little bit more difficult and a little more entertaining for people that are watching. So, jump front kick, land with the left leg in the front. From here, we're gonna turn towards our right. Okay, we're gonna squat down. We're gonna throw a back sweep with our right leg. Now, hopefully you guys can see me. If not, my right knee is up in the air. My left leg is on the mat. So, once again, just to reiterate the combo, and then we'll go into it fast, because I wanna get also into the chuck part. And hopefully you guys are having a really great workout. This is so fun. Make sure you guys share this. Thank you, everybody. So, once again, jump 360 crescent kick, and now I'm not actually gonna jump, I'm just gonna walk through it. So, jump 360 crescent kick, land, boom. Jump front kick with my left leg, land in the front, boom. Now from here, turn to the right, back sweep, right leg up. Now from here, we can stand up, and we can go into so many things from here. We can do our tornado kick, we can do our tornado side, we can do our autobahn, we can do our autobahn round. So, as you can see, you can do a lot of different things from right here. Not allowed in the creative division, you can always go into a core, side swipe, rise core, cartwheel full, anything you really want, you can go right into here. It's just a really cool and different setup, all right? I think at Diamonds I did like cheat 9, jump front kick, back sweep into illusion roll or Russian roll, whatever you guys like to call it. But you can pretty much do anything from here. That's the point I'm trying to make. All right, let's go through the combo together. Here we go, glasses off again. Actually, I should probably put them down for this one since a lot is going on. So, I'm gonna go through it with you guys. I'm gonna talk it through, but we're gonna do it fast. So, jump 360 crescent kick, jump front kick, land in the front, back sweep, tornado kick, boom, and land. Woo! Very good. All right, I'm just doing tornado kick for now, but I might put in the autobahn or autobahn round while we're training it. So once again, just jump 360 crescent kick, jump front kick, back sweep, tornado kick. All right, let's do it for real now. You guys ready? I hope so. Ready, and go. Pop, pop. All right, and no matter what, make sure you guys are sticking it. That is the key. All right, I want you guys to stick your kicks. Okay, let's go through it again. Wall, I do not want to hit you. Ready, and go. Jump 360 crescent kick, jump front kick, land to the front, back sweep, and tornado kick. Nice job, everyone. All right, we're gonna do 3 more of those. Then we'll get a little break, maybe get a drink, then we're gonna pick up our chucks. All right, 3 more of those. Woo. Ready, and go. Pop, pop, boom. All right. Now, I don't know if you guys heard me go, whoa. as funny as it sounds, it's always good to switch up your PIs. You never want to do the same PIs over and over again, because then your form gets really boring really fast. It's like going chop punch, chop punch, chop punch, chop punch, all the way through your form. No one wants to watch that. As great as chop punches are, because they're really strong, no one wants to see the same thing over and over again. So make sure you're always switching up your PIs. Whoa, or something funny like that. It's actually a great one to use. Catches the judge's attention, all right? Again, you want to make yourself look different. Okay, I think we have two more. All right, ready? And go. Pop, pop, pull. All right, last one, best one. Ready, set, and whoo, go. Pop, pop, whoa, whoa, pop. Whew. Nice job, everyone. So that was our combination. Now, I want everyone to go and grab a drink. I think I'm gonna get one myself. Pick up your nunchucks, because we're gonna go into some weapons now. Whew. How are you guys doing? Everyone's doing good? All right. Woo. Let me go. Let me know if you guys have some questions. Take a minute break and answer some questions right now. Hopefully, everyone is getting a great workout in, because I know I am. Woo! That's right. We might not have any tournaments right now, but we need to be training like a boss. All right? Woo! Nice. All right. So, if you guys have nunchucks, go and find your nunchucks, pick them up, take a little bit of a breather, because we're gonna be working on some nunchuck combos now. We were doing our kicks, now we're gonna go into our chucks. Woo! Make sure everyone's sharing this video. Please share. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone getting ready to hit my head with the nunchucks. Well, I actually did that this week. I hit myself. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a little bruise right here by my eye. I hit myself, but you know what? You just gotta keep going, all right? Sometimes it happens. I've hit myself so many times, but you just gotta keep going, all right? You can never give up. I know it's hard. I probably am being biased here, but I think the chuck is one of the hardest weapons. So, you just gotta keep up that work, and you'll do great. What's up, everybody? Woo! Who's looking forward to when the tournaments start back up? Because I know I am. I just came off of a really bad injury, but I've been training harder than ever. And my forms, I just can't wait to compete. Can't wait to compete. All right, guys. A few more seconds, then we're gonna go into our chucks. How do you keep your energy up? You just gotta have that positive mindset, all right? And if there is something that's going on that could be potentially negative, you gotta turn it into a positive way. You gotta use your training as like your outlet, all right? And always keep a positive mindset. If your training is going all right and you wish you had a better training session, just think that tomorrow's a new day. We can train hard tomorrow, but as long as you got a little better today, or at least if you trained, hey, that's a plus. All right, so you guys are doing really great. So we just did our kicks. Hopefully you guys can use those in your forms. I would love to see you guys trying them. If you do post this, maybe go on Instagram after this, film the kicks that we worked on, and tag me, Sammy Smith 97. I'll be sure to post it on my story. I want to see all you guys trying these kicks, even the chucks that we're about to do. Tag me, post it, tag me, I'll share it. All right, so let's get going in the nunchuck. So just a few basic rules of the chucks before we get started. Some of you guys already know this, but maybe you guys don't. Maybe this is the first time you're picking up chucks. These combos are gonna be a little bit more intricate than I would probably usually start with a beginner. So like I said, if you're kind of having a hard time, don't get frustrated. You can always go back and watch. Or parents, if you guys are watching this right now, go ahead and film this so you have something, that your child can go back to and watch. Just videotaping is a great training tool to use. All right, so a few basics before we get started with the combos. You always want to make sure that you're holding the chuck up at the top. You never want to hold it in the middle, all right, and especially not at the end. All right, the lower you hold it, the less control you have of the chuck. So you want to make sure you're holding it up at the top. You don't want to hold it on the chain or on the rope if you guys have rope chucks, but just below it on the cap right here is great, all right? Now, another thing, This is called the positive side. Chain up is positive. The wood part, the stick part, up is called the negative. Because sometimes, like we're gonna do a finger roll in our first combo, and we're gonna be starting on our positive side. We're gonna do our finger roll, but we're gonna end on the negative side. So just make sure you guys are keeping that in mind when I'm talking about which sides we're holding the chucks. Okay, another thing that we have to go over, it's like always good to go over some basics. Whenever we're doing strikes, whether it's this type of strike, over the head strike, you always want to make sure your strikes are big, okay? You don't want to be all crunched in like this, because that just makes you look small. The nunchuck is a small weapon to begin with. It's not like a bow that's the size of you, all right? It's not a big weapon. It's a pretty small weapon, just like the commas. So you want to make sure that you're over-exaggerating all of your strikes, okay? And you always want to make sure you're looking where you're striking. I tell my students this all the time. I'm sure you guys are on this. You guys know the drill. I always tell you, look where you're striking, making sure your strikes are big, and always shifting hard into your stances. So those are some key things that you guys want to keep in mind when we're doing our combos. Let's see, we're excited about chucks. Woo! That's right, Preston. All right, let's go. So, like I said, these combos might be a little bit intricate, but it's okay. We're gonna take them slow at first, making sure everyone's, getting it down before we speed it up, all right? We have to go a little bit slower than when we did with the kicks, just because there's a lot going on. So, our first nunchuck combination that we're gonna be doing, hopefully you guys also know the basic strikes. I'm gonna be going over that while we do the combos, all right? But we're gonna start in just a neutral stance like this. Both our hands are gonna be out. Our left hand is in the front, right hand is in the back. Right now my left foot, my left leg is in the front, my right leg is in the back, and I'm kind of on an angle. All right, another tip, all right, that you guys want to keep in mind is you never want to stand like this, okay? When you're doing your form, you don't want to stand in one line, because this kind of makes you look very small. The judges can't see your whole entire body, all right? If you angle yourself a little bit like this, now you look bigger, now you look more open, now the judges can see every part of you, all right? So, super important, make sure you're never like this, make sure you're a little bit open like this. You don't have to be too open, because that's not good either, unless you're purposely doing this, but just try to be a little bit more on an angle. Okay, first strike we're gonna do, we're actually only gonna use one chuck. So our left hand is going to go in a chambered position like this. As we step out, we're gonna bring our right hand to the left, over our head, and strike down. So right now, my left leg is bent, right leg is straight. All right, so the only thing I did, I used my right hand and I went around my head and I did a strike down to my hip. All right, so an over the head strike, you want to make sure that you guys go completely around and down. All right, if you don't do that, it's going to look like this. All right, that just means that you didn't raise your hand over your head high enough. Okay, so once again, we're here. We're going to step out to the left. We're going to circle with our right arm all the way over our head, shift and strike. Now, I'm just looking at the camera right now because I'm trying to see, well, not that I can really see comments right now because I can't see, but I'm just looking at myself right now. But remember what I said. If I was doing this for real, and when you're training, remember, you do have to practice. Okay, I think I lost you guys for a second, but we should be back. All right, so you want to make sure that you're looking where you're striking. That's what I was saying before I got cut off. So, step to your left, over the head, and strike. Boom! Now from here, we're going to close the right hand, and we're going to shift our stance, and we're going to spin our right hand like this. All right, so our spin is going to our left. All right, right now I have my left hand out, and it's spinning. So you want to do about maybe 1, 2. That's a good enough time to spin your chucks. And then the next part, it's going to look like this essentially. 1, 2. All right, so everyone practice that. So you bring your arms up, you flip them down, and then you come back up again, and then you go back down. So once again, it's 1, 2. Now, however, after we do this part, we're going to do that move that I just showed you, but we're going to add a spin. So we're going to go 1, 2. All right, so once again, you're just going, all right, but you're adding 1, turn, 2. Okay, so from the top, ready, hands up, step out to the left, over the head, strike down, catch a chuck, but at the same time, you kind of want to be moving, so it's kind of hidden. If you go like this, the judges will see that for sure. So make sure that you're just shifting your stance, so you're kind of hiding it, all right? So you're going to hide it, shift your stance, 1, 2. Now from here, 1, 2. All right. Once again, my left knee is bent, my right leg is straight. From here, we're going to be spinning to our right. Probably a direction you guys aren't really used to going, Most of you guys are probably used to spinning to your left, but we're gonna, like we were doing with the kicks, we gotta always change up our direction. So we're gonna spin to our right. When we do that, we're gonna take both of our hands. We wanna make sure that they're nice and high. We're gonna do an over the head strike, but again, we're gonna spin. So I'm stepping to my right, 1, 2. Now, really quickly before we go on, I wanna give you guys some tips about spinning. I see some people and they spin like this, right? They have one foot with the back, or they spin with the front foot like that. That's more of the spin that you want to do when you're throwing your weapon up and you're trying to spin as fast as possible, because it doesn't really necessarily look the cleanest. A clean spin, I'm just going to go to the side so you guys can see this. If I'm starting with my right leg in the front, I want to bring my right foot to the back, okay? I'm going to keep turning, and only my left leg is going to step out like this. All right, so once again, I have my right leg in the front, left leg in the back. All right, I bring my front foot to my back, so right to left. I'm going to keep turning over my left shoulder, step out with my left foot. All right, so if I'm doing it to the front, it looks like this. 1, 2. All right, and this is a great drill. Just you guys can practice right in your living room, which I'm sure a lot of you are doing right now. So it just doesn't really take up any space, and it's a great drill that I love to do. All right, you can just practice in your chamber position, spin, and then hit like this. All right, back to the combo. I just wanted to mention that because we are going to be doing a lot of spins, so just making sure that we're spinning the correct way. Let's take it from the top. Ready, and we're in our ready position. If you were in the tournament, you would usually go, ah. I like to go, what? Like I said, anything to switch it up, all right? I don't want to be the same as anyone else. So I want to step out to the left. I'm going to take my right hand, strike over the head. Ready, and shift, spin. 1, 2. Now we're going to turn. 1, 2. Hit that stance. Left leg is bent right now. We're going to go to our right. Spin over the head. Boom. All right. Let's do that one more time from the top. Then we're going to keep adding on. All right. So we're here. Step out to the left. Over the head strike. Step to the front. Spin. Spin this side to the left. Now we're going to go to the right. Boom. All right. Now, from here, we're going to do something a little crazy. All right. So we're going to go to our knee. Essentially, we're going to do this. All right. Now, there's an upgrade version to this. It involves a split. So instead of going to your knee, you can do it into a split. I'm not going to actually go into the split right now, but that'll be something that you guys can work on and upgrade it. So, from the spin over the head right here. All right. We're going to cross our right hand over, and we're going to turn up to our shoulder like this. So, once again, right over, spin, up. Now, when we do that, we have to be using our left hand too. So our left hand is going to circle first, and our right is going to catch up onto our shoulder. So, once again, right, left, right. If you guys notice, it looks like a wheel, all right? My right arm starts first, left, and then right catches up. Now, when we do that, we're going to be going down to our knee. Right, left, right. All right, as we hit our last right hand, that's when we go down to our knee. My left knee is up right now. Right knee is on the floor. Okay, let's do it from the top again. Ready, and step out with the left, over the head strike. Spin to the front. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, hit. Now we're going to go to the right, spin over our head. Here. All right, now we're going to cross. Now if you notice, I'm already starting to turn my hips a little bit when I start with my first hand. All right, so right, left, down. All right. Now from here, usually we do this wheel on our feet, but because we're changing up on our knee, we're going to go like this. We're going to pop up, we're going to hit left, right, and we're going to lean. All right? The more we lean with it, the cooler, the more swag and style you have with it, the more awesome this move is going to look. If you do it kind of plain and boring, like that, it's not going to look as cool as if you really show it off. Remember, guys, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I know it's like a cliche thing to say, but it's honestly true. Whatever you do, you want to do with style. So, once again, we're here. We just went down to our knee. We're going to pop up. Left hand goes first. Right crosses over, and we lean. All right. Now from here, we're going to come back, and we're going to use our right hand, and we're going to cross over. And right now, so I only did one. All right. And right now, my right hand is up on the top. Left hand is on the bottom. From here, we're going to jump, and we're going to put our feet together like this. All right, like I don't know if you guys can see my feet right now, but I'm just jumping, putting my feet together, another stylish move. All right, you guys want to make sure that whenever you're doing your combos, you have a nice balance between hard strikes, and then the cool, swaggy, creative movements. You don't want to have too many creative movements and not enough strong basic strikes, because honestly, I'd rather see basic strong strikes sometimes than some of the crazy stuff that you might see when it kind of looks a little sloppy sometimes. All right, so you just want to make sure that you have a balance between it, and you guys should be all set. So once again, let's go down from the knee. We're here. We're gonna pop up left and right. We're gonna turn right, left, right on top. Now we're gonna do this part. All right, so we're gonna jump and put our feet together. When we do this, we're gonna do a finger roll. I know we're kind of going a little advanced here, so like I've been mentioning, if you're starting to get frustrated, just try your best to keep up. You can always go back and watch this. All right, so a finger roll, we're gonna go around our pointer finger. So for the finger roll, all you wanna do is you just wanna flick the other part of the chuck around your finger, but you have to let go. If you don't let go, it's just gonna look like this and it's gonna wrap around your finger. All right, so you wanna make sure when you bring your hand up, your finger comes out, you let go, it wraps around your finger, and then remember what side this was? The negative side, all right? So you wanna make sure that you're starting on the positive side, finger roll, and then we end up on the negative side. Now, I really hope you guys aren't around any expensive furniture. If you're, well, of course you're around a computer or a phone right now, so just make sure you guys have enough space. I wouldn't want you to do a finger roll and it go flying, so just be careful of your surroundings, all right? Because the nunchucks sometimes do have a mind of its own, really. So we're going to put our feet together, and at the same time we do that, we're going to reach up high, almost like we're like the Statue of Liberty. All right, we want our hand that high. And we're going to do a finger roll around our pointer finger. So it looks like this. One. Now, we're going to put our right hand to our left, and we're just going to put the chucks in one hand. All right? Because this is probably going to be used if you use this for maybe your last part of your form. Because you're going to spin, you're going to come up, and then you're going to finish to the front. Just like that. Okay? So, once again, from the finger roll, I want to make sure that we really put our feet and jump up like this. Remember, the more style, the better. I would love to see you guys trying this combination. Like I've been saying, practice it, post it, tag me. I will repost it. I just want to see you guys getting better. I just want to see you guys maybe trying something a little bit different than you're used to. So let's go over the whole combination. All right, so we're here. We step out with our left foot. Our right arm circles around and strike down. Now we're going to step, spin. 1, 2. Now we're going to spin to our left. 1, 2. Right now we should have a stance with our left leg bent, right leg straight. All right, now we're spinning to the right, over the head completely. Boom. All right, now we're going to do that cross. Right, left, drop down to the knee, and we're going to pop back up, left, right. Remember to really lean. All right, I want to see you guys leaning all the way down. All right, now we're going to go to our right, right, left, right. So right now, our hands should look like this. Okay, now, remember, we're going to pop up, we're going to put our feet together, finger roll up at the top, bring our right chuck to our left hand, spin around, come up and down, nice and strong. All right, just like our kicks, we want to make sure that we hit our section, our combination as strong as we can. All right, let's see what's going on. Cameron Dawson, what is up? All right, let's go, guys. Hope you guys are practicing along. We're going to do it a couple more times slow, and then we're going to speed it up. All right, so slow one more time. Hands out like this. Remember, we don't want to be like this. We want to be like this. Okay, step out. Over the head strike. All right, spin with your left hand. 1, 2, strike down. All right, we're going to our right now. Spin over the head. Oh, all right. Now, right, left, right comes down. And we pop up, left, right. Really lean. And right, left, right. All right, pop up, finger roll, and spin, finish. However you usually end your form. Some people get a little crazy. I know myself included. Sometimes you just get a little carried away. That's good though. I'd rather somebody end like crazy than just be like, All right, so that's not good either. All right, let's do it again slow. Ready, hands up. Step out to the left, over the head strike. Ready, step forward, spin. And spin to the left, 1, 2, spin to the right, over the head. Boom. Right, left, right, down. Left, right, up, lean. And right, left, right. All right, jump, finger roll, and finish. All right, guys, all right, let's see. We're going to do it one more time slow, and then we're going to do it fast, and we're going to do, I think we have enough time for maybe one more combo. Okay, so one more time slow. Step out to the left, over the head strike. Step forward, spin. 1, 2. Spin to the left, straight. Spin to the right, straight. And we're gonna cross right, left, right. All right, pop up, left, right. All right, now right, left, right. All right, now we're gonna jump up, put our feet together, finger roll at the same time. Now if you notice, all I did, I just closed the other hand, all right, because I don't wanna have, you can, there's nothing really wrong with having your chuck out, but I just think it looks a little bit cleaner if you just catch your other hand, all right, so it's not doing anything, and you're gonna put your right chuck to your left, spin out, and finish super strong. Okay, let's go a little faster now. I'm not gonna go as fast as I can because I wanna make sure everyone is following along. Okay, but we're gonna go a little faster. I'm not going to really be explaining anything. Just keep in mind, just watch me if you guys get lost. So, ready, and go. All right, very good. Let's do that 2 more times. Okay, ready, and make sure everyone has their left leg forward, right leg back. Ready, and go. All right, now if you notice, I still have my left hand in a chambered position. It's not up here, right? Because actually, you don't really want it up here because then the judges would see this, all right? And they would think that you messed up, even though you didn't. So you always want to make sure if you are ending a form with your chuck out like this, like obviously the cleanest way is like this, but sometimes that's not always the case. You can't really do that sometimes when you're doing a finger roll. Like you can't really like close it, put it together. You don't have time to do that. So you just have to put your chuck together and you want to hide this backhand as much as possible. This is okay. Usually if I end a form like this, I like to, add a little bit of style at the end, just so it makes it look like I was purposely doing this. So let's say I finished my form and I was like, I would take my right hand, kind of like if I'm like grabbing a sword, like I'm going to pretend this is a sword. All right, and I would just probably just go like this, like that. All right, I know a lot of old school people actually used to do things like that, and I love the old school form, so I'm a big fan if you guys don't know. So just make sure that if you are ending like this, you can technically just bow it here, but I don't think that looks the cleanest, all right?